Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Cat's Cottage. I'm out here this morning on my back patio, and I'm gonna start the fire. And so usually I show y'all with the fire already lit. So I'm gonna start a fire, and you can watch that and look at the birds or whatever in the meantime. But this I'm gonna show you what I do early in the morning. I'll bring it down a little bit. Show you what I do early in the morning when I come out here. Anyway, first thing I got my coffee. I'm going to show y'all this right quick. Isn't this pretty? I have a light right here. It's actually an inside standing floor lamp, and I have it at the back door. And normally you don't put them outside, but I had an extra, so it's been out here a while. But anyhow, this I got off the discount shelf at Lowe's, and it was pretty bad shape. And I just kept it, put it in this pot, and put it in the greenhouse. And when my husband emptied the greenhouse out, and it was hid down in there, and it was blooming. Very pretty. Now, I don't know about this plant here with it. I don't know that that's part of the orchid. So, but anyway, I thought I'd show y'all this. Really nice. I'll put it over here out of the way. Now, I come out here usually. I used to come out here 2 or 3 slices, but somehow my sparrows have been dwindling, and I hate that. I think that people see sparrows as problems, and they're not. They say, well, they pick the tomatoes and all that kind of stuff, but they don't. I used to throw bread down into between my rows of tomatoes, and they'd go in there after the bread, and they'd eat the bugs that were around on the ground or on the plants. That's what I noticed. But anyway, I'm gonna quit fussing. I brought out a slice. I'm gonna try to. I hope they multiply again in my yard. Honestly, I think somebody has been decided they don't like them, so they've been shooting them or they've been poisoning them at the feeder. So I hate to think that, but I've seen neighbors do some things, to birds. So anyway, you can tell I like birds, but I'm gonna put my bread out, and I'm gonna put peanuts with it and step on them and crush them. Not all of them. I'm gonna leave some whole for the chipmunks, and I'm gonna crush some up for the finches. They like peanuts, and they come and get them. So let me put this bread out. But I'm gonna say this is what I use to start a fire. This is part of a burning log. You can buy them in those logs, and I break off pieces. I don't use a big log, or this is a pretty big piece. I saw it. I have a tree saw that I saw back and forth to get it loose, or I have some loppers near, and I cut with the loppers, cut pieces off, but this time I'm able to break this because this is pretty fresh. And then I use these as starters, fire starters, and of course a big lighter. Okay, I'm gonna just you just use one of these because I just brought it over here to show you what I use to start the fire. When you rake that soot back that burned yesterday, I'm gonna pull it back so the fire won't be smothered out. I'm gonna bring it a little closer. Okay. I'll show you what I'm doing with the fire, and then I'll push you back, put you back some. Okay. Alright, now what I've done is I've raked back my ash. Rake back my ash so it won't smother it out. And what I do, now it's old fence boards where my fence was replaced. I don't throw nothing away. If I was good at wood, I'd make me some window boxes or some bird houses. I'd do something. I did make a boardwalk though. Gotta give me that credit. Okay, I've gone over here out of your view to get some wood. And this is just what I do. This is not what you have to do. You don't have to do this. But I do this only to get some space going. I do it like that. Get some space going. Oh. I guess it'd help if I put that in there, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm going to put my burning log in there, and I'm going to put my starter in there. My little block starter. And I'm going to light it. Okay. And then I'm going to start building the wood up. I'm going to add space underneath it. Okay, I'm going to go put this up. Be right back. I'm not putting the screen on here because I don't have any papers, things like that would send sparks up. So I'm gonna raise you up. Now my husband keeps telling me Why don't you ever show him those squirrels at the top of the tree? He's obsessed with squirrels. I don't know that I would be obsessed with anything that I eat, that I've eaten. No, not going to eat any squirrels. So anyway, I'm going to show you the tree up there, like he said. You know, I don't know how you're going to see squirrels because I don't see any. They're up there, let me tell you, they're up there. I've got too many squirrels. But just to catch them running around on top of a tree, it's just, you know, it happens when you go by, but not for a camera. Just like yesterday with my birds, I wanted to show y'all my little birds. But what I was really wanting to show you was, I got a new little friend. He's a new little chickmunk. You know, I told you like the other one that was friends with, he drowned in a bucket of water. But this new little chickmunk is so cute. He's still a baby, a she, and he runs around with his tail straight up, and on the end of it, it looks like he's got a cotton ball, and I have never seen that. And he runs around, and he's got waving the cotton ball, and I'm thinking, oh, you know, that hawk's gonna see you with that tail that you got. But anyway, that's what I was wanting yesterday when I kept the film on the ground so long, and I just knew he'd come up and get some of his peanuts, but he's a little shy of me yet, and they can get real friendly, and they'll come looking in your windows and your doors, looking for you, wanting you to put out some peanuts, and they'll come up and look with their little sad eyes and kind of beg, and they're really cute little animals. But rodents, no. For those of y'all who have rats as pet, they're rats, okay? Not gonna make friends with a rat, okay? Just my opinion. So, anyway, okay. Just want you to see what all I do. Now, I did raise the umbrella there because it was supposed to have a bad storm yesterday and it didn't. So now I'm gonna go and get my bird food, and I'll sit y'all right here to wait on me. This is for the woodpeckers. I have a couple of different kinds of woodpeckers that come, but you know, that's just a soot. You can buy those about $1.25 a piece or $1, or look for a special. And I think the mockingbird has been dipping into it too. But anyway, that's what this is. And in this one, I've got a lid to a pot, to a bucket, wired onto the bottom to catch the excess that knocks out, and to give them all something to sit on. And this is a rain protector that just slides over. You buy those separate. And in here, I've got sunflower seeds, millet seeds. I don't really like buying bird seed with corn in it because very few of them eat that corn, and that, you know, that's just, they're trying to fill up the seed bag, make it heavy. That's just like they put rocks in dirt bags. So anyway, let me go hang these up. come back, I want to show you something else. I guess I could take you over there and see it, but this was on the discount table too. And this is just a beautiful thing. And this looks like it's just going to have a load of little buds, but boy, they like that greenhouse. You take abuse in there. That's what it likes, to be left alone. Okay, I'm through feeding the animals this morning. I'll leave that a few minutes, and I'm sure that's about all y'all can take. But you see how the air, if the wood is separated like that, it makes a quick hot fire. And I gotta get my pillows. And I actually brought out here 2 cups of coffee. One for me and one for me. I got that one going there, and I got my candle lid that fits the coffee cup perfect. Sit it right there, and that'll get that thing hot. And then, of course, I got my other cup that I'm drinking out of. This pole you always see is an umbrella above, and that's just to keep. I can sit here sometimes in some little bit of rain and don't get wet, but otherwise it keeps the soot from going onto the house and setting my fire alarms off upstairs. So, but that's why this seems to be in the camera there. And I got stuff on the edge of the balcony up there. Don't want it falling on my head. It hasn't, but it might. Okay, I gotta show y'all something. I'm gonna move you and then I'll bring you back. Show y'all something. Let's see, we'll go this way. See my water lilies down in there, those hadn't started blooming yet. And that's Mr. Toothy. I thought he was going to be bigger when I bought him. And he wasn't, so, but that's Mr. Toothy. This is not what I'm wanting to show y'all, but I'm just breaking the... This is actually one of those roses that just flush. It's not a wild rose. Trying to get the name of it, but anyway. And then there's Carolina jasmine. What you're hearing is, there's not a monkey. It's a woodpecker. And this that's also up there is poison ivy, my old friend. Okay, and this is I'd like to get it out, but I just don't want to look at nothing dead, I guess. But I've got to find where it lives and snip it at the root. But anyhow, and this is a swamp lizard plant. Okay, what I'm trying to show you. Well, I thought it was going to be open this morning, but it's closed, so I'm showing you something that's not open yet. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's a yellow lily. It's going to open soon, probably today. It's going to open, and very pretty. So, but anyway, I'll show you my house from this side. That's my balcony. You see all the stuff up there that could fall on my head. But anyway, getting close to time, I got to get up there and clean that out. I usually hose and sud that down. And I've got some tables and chairs up there, and you know, it's pretty nice to sit up there. And, but that's what you're looking at from over here. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Yeah, Miss Lily, I thought you were opened. That's why I was coming over to show. Oh. Okay. Let me go back around this way. That's a wren. And I usually have a visit. I usually get a visit from Hawk, and he usually comes in and sits and waits to try to get a meal right there in front of me. Getting me some more wood, so I won't have to get up. Now I found 2 old chairs. I hated to do it, but I didn't have a spot for them. 2 old chairs. I put them together, and I cut wood in, and I'll show you that. Now, here we go. It's right here. These are 2 old chairs, which look better than they do now, and they're upholstered. But I didn't know what to do with them, so I put them together and I stack wood up on it, and it does what I need it to do. So, but anyway, let's see, where can I put y'all so y'all can see what goes on? Now this firebox, I don't recommend this one way or another. I had one of those pots, and two of them, I've worn two of them out so far, and this one here was just bought on a spare of a moment. They were trying to get rid of them at Lowe's, and they had just sitting there with the cover and everything, you know, $34. So I thought, well, you know, I better get that and put it away for spare. And sure enough, my pot just broke in half one day. And anyway, so I had this in spare, and I went and got it. And yeah, you can come on out. It's my husband coming out. But anyhow, that's why I have this here, this kind of open flame. During the day, I'll throw, you know, limbs and things that I cut and find, or you know how little small limbs fall, and I'll throw them in there. And of course, the other fire, I did the same thing. The other, you know, the round Mexican pot, I did the same thing. But yeah, and you know, when you put a log in, you just, well, you don't do it like that. You bring it in. Well, for heaven's sakes. And stand it up like that. Yeah. Coffee stuff to get cold. Well, okay. This has been fun. Showing you how I start a fire. And all I'll do is just sit here and drink my coffee, and then probably decide what I'm going to do for the day. And this has been fun. Thank you so much for visiting me. Bye-bye.